All right, so today we're going to look at different text structures. And just based off of the title of our lesson, text structures, we know that it's going to be how a text is organized. So these are for informational nonfiction text. So we are moving to our unit 4, which we already have started, and this is all nonfiction, things that are happening in real life. So text structures are how a text is organized, and all stories are in a chronological order. Nonfiction has a lot of text structures, but each paragraph can be different. Okay, so there's about 5 text structures that we learn. You will see a few that maybe you have learned before, like description pop up, but however, these are the ones that we cover in our 6th grade standards. So the first one is chronological, and this means in order of time. Chrono is time, and stories are told chronologically. So this is where you see events that happen from beginning, middle, end. When you see dates, times, and years, these are timelines. Sequence of events or order of importance are steps on how something occurs. So if you need to tie your shoe, you put on your shoe, you make 2 loops, you tie the loops together, you tighten your laces. Or our explanation are explaining how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. These actually do not take place at any specific point in time, so that's a difference between chronological and sequence, but they are still telling you how to do something. This one should be familiar to you. This is cause and effects, and it explains reasons why something bad happened or explains the effects of something. So a text is not telling a story of a dog, it's telling why it ran away. So here is the cause and the effect, and then the effect and the causes. Okay, so it's giving us not petting it, not feeding it, not loving it is the reason why the dog ran away. So it's not telling you a story, it's giving you information, it's giving you facts. The next one is problem and solution. And problem solution is when the author states a problem and gives solutions to it, how to solve it. So similar to cause and effect, however, it actually gives us that specific problem or it gives us the solution. So a problem, eagles are endangered. In solution, they make laws to protect them. And then compare and contrast. Compare, you are finding similarities, shows what's in common and what's different. And contrast, you're finding differences. This is something else that's very similar to you because we should keep working through these. And we have looked at these a few times and probably in grade school also. So what's common and what's different between apple and oranges? They're alike, they're fruits, they have seeds, they're healthy, and they're different because colors, taste, and location. So we do this a lot when we are comparing text. So, if you would like to practice, I would like you to get a piece of paper, write 1 through 10, and then go through and see which type of text structure these are. So, number 1, deviled eggs. Pop out. Remove the yolks in a small bowl and mash with a fork. Add mayonnaise, mustard powder, vinegar, salt, pepper. Mix thoroughly. Empty the egg white shells with a mixture of sprinkled lightly with paprika. Cover lightly with plastic wrap and refrigerate for up to 1 day before serving. What type of text structure is number 1? Looking at number 2, sports at Erickson. There are 2 popular sports at Erickson. Basketball and volleyball both take place inside the gym at Erickson. Also, each sport has 2 teams of people. In basketball, however, it can be played off the floor, and in volleyball, it cannot touch the floor or it is out of play. Basketball and volleyball are both popular sports, so they're talking about 2 sports in here. So what type of text structure is this? Number 3, the lazy student. When Tim woke up, he didn't want to go to school. His mom took him away, so he went to school and he didn't do any work. He still passed, and Tim still didn't do any work. Mr. Martin calls Tim house, but Tim wouldn't do any work. Finally, report cards came out, and Tim failed his class. Tim was very sad. So number 3, the lazy student. What type of text structure is that? And it's telling us what happened to Tim. Number 4, failing classes. Lots of students fail classes. Some students fail because their work is too hard for them. Other times they fail because they are lazy and they don't want to do any work. Another reason why students may fail is if they don't go to school and you're not in class, you may miss a lot. Many students fail classes every quarter. What type of text structure is that? Why students fail? And number 5, Passing classes. A lot of students have been failing classes. These students won't be failing classes if they studied more, asked questions, tried harder, and came in for extra help. Even though a lot of students fail in classes, they have many options if they want to pass. So go through these, try and find what text structures these are to practice, and we will practice more in our live synchronous instruction on Friday class. However, our answers are number one is sequence. Number two, comparing and contrasting because they're given the two sports. Number three is chronological. They're giving us the dates. Number four, cause and effect because student or Tim didn't want to go to school and didn't do any work. The effect was he failed his class. And the last one is problem and solution because students fail. We need to make them do better. So, very good job. We will look at more of these tomorrow. However, make sure you know at least the types to help us better with our lesson tomorrow. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.